Hello and welcome to Star Inside News, lovely people. Today we are going to share Meghan Markle, Prince Harry slammed as lazy fucking grifters by Spotify as they face cash crisis. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were branded lazy and fucking grifters by Spotify employees Friday after the podcasting network canned their $20 million deal. Bill Simmons, the sportcaster who is also head of Spotify International Sports Content, said on his own podcast, The Fucking Grifters, that's the podcast we should launched with them. His attack deepened the couple crisis, as sources said they were lazy compared to the Obamas, who also had a Spotify contract. The collapse of the deal piles financial pressure on the Sussex as exorbitant bills for their Montecito Caliph lifestyle mount. Their sprawling Tuscan-style estate, bought for $14.7 million in June 2020, has a hefty mortgage. Annual property taxes alone cost $144,427, and there is staffing and maintenance on the top. The bill for the couple private security details is believed to be about $2 million a year. There are legal fees from Harry's unending battles with the British press, and they have to keep their arch-well company afloat without Spotify cash. They are not broke, stress a source, but they are going to have keep spending their money instead of banking it. The Sussex Spotify deal was signed in 2020 but delivered just 13 hours of programming in 2.5 years, 12 episodes of Markle Archetypes podcast, and a one-off holiday special. They will not be paid anything close to the full amount they could have earned under the deal. Sources pointedly contrasted the Sussex failed deal with the Obama similar deal, which ended last year. Although Archetype did well and got a couple of awards, when you go into a deal like this, to have just one series over the course of time is not great, a source close to the Sussex deal said. To put that into context, the Obamas and their production company, Higher Ground, delivered multiple new series. Simmons told how he had been called in to help Harry unsuccessful, saying, I gotta get drink one night and tell the story of this Zoom I had with Harry to try to help him with a podcast idea. It's one of my best stories. He added, I wish I had been involved in the Meghan and Harry leave Spotify negotiation. That a postcard we should have launched with them. Another industry insider added, Spotify wants to focus on people who drive strong audience like Alex Cooper, Dex Shepard, and Emma Chamberlain. There are a lot of great creators who are very eager. Meghan and Harry are the outlier on all of this. I think they have come off as being lazy and difficult. In a statement, both Spotify and Archibald said they mutually agreed to part ways and are proud of the series we made together. Losing Spotify is a dramatic change in fortunes for the pair since they quit being full-time royals, pleaded for privacy, and launched their new American lives with an exclusive Oprah Winfrey interview trashing Harry family in 2021. But since signing deals with Netflix and Spotify, the couple popularity appears to have plunged, and they have been plagued by staff turnovers. Last month, the two were mocked for claiming they were pursued at high speed for hours by highly aggressive paparazzi in a near catastrophic car chase through the street of New York, at one point stopping their SUV for a cab whose driver contradicted the account, leading to more public derision. The now appear entirely estranged from the royal. Saturday will mark the first trooping the colour celebration since Queen Elizabeth's death and the first of King Charles' reign. But as a now non-working non-royals, Prince Harry is not invited to the military ceremony. The Sussex signed an estimated $100 million 5-year deal with Netflix back in September 2020 and hired former Disney Plus executive channel Syncnick the next year. She served as an executive producer on their Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan, which was a global hit. But so far, the only other show the couple has coming out is Heart of Invictus, which was filmed while they were at the Invictus Games for Wounded Services personnel in The Hague last year. Source been told it's still slated to stream in August, a month before Harry and Meghan fly to Germany for this year's Invictus Games. It is unclear if this time they will be accompanied by a documentary crew. A Netflix source said they remain very valued partner with the company and the decision is business as usual. Comparatively, the Obama's Netflix deal has landed the streaming service an Oscar for the former first couple first ever piece of content, American Factory, and delivered a stream of documentaries, children's shows and movies. This year planned release from Obama's including a movie starring Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali, and Ethan Hawke. Despite the collapse of the Spotify deal, Markle, who sees herself as an entrepreneur, is making plans to launch her own business, akin to Gwyneth Paltrow. She also would love to be the face of a luxury brand, something like Cartier, according to friends. Meghan is super quiet at the moment, said someone who knows her, and she always does just before she makes big announcement. As for cast, Sussex are still working with Hollywood money man Adam Lilling and Markle longtime business manager Andrew Mayer. The relationship dates back to when she started in the TV show Suits. Harry is also earning from online therapy startup BetterUp, where he has the title of Chief Impact Officer. He is not paid as an employee, sources told, but is on a larger deal. The Sussex have, however, turned down work, including being guest speaker to a group of CEOs at a closed-door summit in California. Insiders suggest that Markle new super agent Ari Emanuel, the CEO of William Morris Endeavors, may be the person to right the ship after a rock start to their Hollywood ambition. Harry and Meghan have also had a lot of turnover on that team over the years, said the industry insider. Now Meghan has obviously hired Ari Emanuel as WME, so let's see what he does. Royal historians and author Hugo Vickers said that their only upcoming Netflix show on the Invictus Game demonstrated where the couple had gone wrong. The prince founded the games long before meeting his wife. Harry was doing so well with the Invictus Game. Its very motto is I am the master of my fate. I am captain of my soul. In other words, don't be a victim, he told source, and Harry has done exactly the opposite. He also told all those wonderful brave soldiers to get a life, and he turns himself into a miserable victim. With regards to the Sussex Plans in America, Vickers added, anything they have to say, they have said it now, so they may have to be incredibly dramatic and reinvent themselves like Madonna does, or they are going to run out of steam and people are going to get bored with them. As for the future, PR guru Mark Borkowski said all the noise have been subsiding, and in this fast-moving celebrity agenda, they need a new trick. This is an opportunity for Meghan to take stock. There are more lessons in failure than success. It's important to note that failure is a natural part of life and it does not define a person's worth or potential. Time to employ a critical friend. If you like the video, kindly like, comment, share and subscribe.